My name's Mick Hawkins. I'm a team lead in the LMS platform team. So next slide, please. So we had 4 sprint goals this time. We managed to make a good dent on all of them. So we didn't quite get all of the PHP 8.2 stuff done as we'd hoped, but the majority of those are up for integration. I think there's just one that's not. Start MoodleNet phase 2 is well underway. Whole course sharing's been started, as well as some of the recording of progress in the back end for some of the future work. Land the remaining matrix phase 1. There's all but one issue's been integrated, and the final one's waiting for integration review. So that one's tracking pretty well as well. And finally as well, starting the 4.3 security improvements work, which I know Matt's going to cover a little bit of shortly. But yeah, we've got multiple items in progress for that one as well. So next slide, and I'll hand over to Matt.
Thanks, Mick. So I'm Matt. I'm the platform manager for LMS. Yeah, and I just wanted to start by just reminding everyone that we've got the minor releases coming out next Monday. So that's the latest release of 4.2, which is 4.2.1. We've also got the minors of all of the other supported versions. And it's probably just worth also pointing out that 4.0 is the final general support release that 4.0 will receive. It still has security fixes until the end of the year, but it's finishing its bug support. This will be its last bug support release. So if you're all clients, I would say get onto upgrading, but that's probably not gonna inspire anybody here. So just next slide, please, Adrian. So I just wanted to, as Mick sort of said, highlight a couple of things that the team's been working on. I've sort of picked one in the security space and one in the admin space. There's sort of a lot's happening in both, and these things are also not always able to be shown. Like when we make something more secure in the code, it doesn't really demo very well, but I thought there's a couple that have come in this sprint that I thought would be worth showing. The first one is we now have support for captures on the login page. So as you can sort of see from the screenshot there, they're the little things that sort of help the system determine that you're not a robot or trying to otherwise spam the system. So previously we've had them you may have seen them if you've signed up for a site. You can have them on the sign up page. We've also got them on the site contact page now to protect against spam there. Optionally, we now have them on the sign-in page for the manual authentication plugin. So it helped. The main sort of thing here is basically it helps against brute force attacks. So you can't just write a script to just try password combinations or email combinations that you may know. It also helps against bot logins and other things that can then sort of try and log in and then spam public forums and things like that. So it's just another layer of optional security on top of the platform. Next slide, please, Adrian. The other thing I just wanted to talk about, and it's awesome talking about something in a positive way that's got a big cross through it. So we've removed the legacy theme selector in the platform. So for anyone who's wrestled with this, you go to select your theme, then you get to this screen that shows some stuff that hasn't really actually been supported since even well before my time at Moodle. I'm trying to remember when we deprecated legacy and mobile and tablet themes. So you don't see this at all now. You can just go theme selector and you actually go straight to the screen where you select the theme. Just don't have to worry about those options that aren't used anymore. It's cleaned up a bunch of technical debt. David and the team cleaned up a bunch of technical debt there, which is also good because it makes the product more maintainable. And Robbie will actually be talking about it shortly. We've done the work to sort of make it simpler in terms of less clicks and get rid of a whole bunch of crap. Now the next step is actually to make it a little bit nicer to use. So they were the two little highlights of just little things. It was actually hard to pick. There's several little things that are landing in this sprint or in integration this sprint, but these two are sort of been some annoying things for a long time. So good to see them go. And now I'll throw over to Robbie, who's going to actually talk about some UX work that we've got in tow. So next slide, please, Adrian.
Hi, I'm Robbie Van Garderen. I'm the UX designer on the platform team, and I'll give you guys a couple of updates on some things we're working on. This first one is updating the adding image from text editor. This is the beginnings of a wider project for looking at how to improve the entire process through the repositories and the URL. So basically, we just looked at improving the information architecture, changing the hierarchy, and looking at what's important, and improving the drag and drop. So I'll just share my screen, and I will show you a little demo. Cool. To go. So basically, if normally you'd click on the image to to insert an image, we've changed this first page that comes up to really highlight the drag and drop option, or click to select, where you can go from your native hard drive. So basically, you click that, it would open up this. You'd click, and then this would bring you to the second modal, which is the image details. It has all the same information, but just reorganized to kind of keep the hierarchy important. So basically, if you go through, you could either click and add the information by what it's called, or you can, oh geez, it's stuck. Seems to have frozen. I'll go again. Yeah, you either click on the image to say it's decorative only and it hides, or you can customize the image. All those sorts of features are still there. Or you can go through and add a URL by adding an image, and then the same functionality is there to make it decorative or explain what the image is there. So we're not wanting to change the functionality, just to sort of reorganize priorities and change the hierarchies. So, and then I will stop presenting. If we can go to the next slide. And there we go. And then also, in the next, if we can go to the next slide. Yeah, the theme select, that's one. Oh, sorry, go back. In this, which Matt was just talking about, we're wanting to improve the experience of the theme select. So compacting the information, because it's something where we feel it gets changed not super frequently, so it doesn't need to take up a lot of space on the screen, improving the hierarchy again, and just modernizing the interface and interaction for the user. So I will share a quick demo of this again. There we go. And so basically, taking inspiration from the cards, which are the course cards, using that sort of layout. And then, so the options are, you can get a modal will pop up giving you a more visual preview, and also a text preview of what's going on. And then you can do that with each of them. And then say this one you'd want to select, so then it's changed, and now that's the current theme. If you go again to select this, you're changing through. And then a further update we're looking at is to make it quicker to go to the settings. So you could click, you go into your boost settings, and everything's just really nice and compact and in one place. So there's some stuff that we have been working on, and looking forward to putting that into action. Thanks very much.